Who is the woman in the great heavenly wonder described in the book of Revelation? Besides the harlot, Babylon the Great, who is the other woman who dwelt in the wilderness for 3.5 years? What does she represent? Revelation chapter 12 records the narrative of this woman and the red dragon. Its prototype is the story of Leto, a goddess in Greek mythology. Hera, Zeus's wife, consumed by jealousy, sent a giant serpent to pursue the pregnant Leto. Leto finally fled to the island of Delos, a barren and uninhabitable island, and gave birth to the twin deities, Artemis and Apollo. As a son of the god Zeus, Apollo, upon reaching manhood, avenged his mother by slaying the giant serpent with his arrows. The author drew on this widely known tale to affirm that Christ is the true Son of God. Only he has the power to cast the great serpent to the ground. This story also portrays the journey of Christ's bride, namely the people of God. Originally, the people of God referred to the nation of Israel, symbolized by the sun, moon, and 12 stars in Joseph's dream from the Old Testament. The Messiah, Christ, was born of the Jewish people. However, after the Jews rejected the Son of God, another community, one transcending national and ethnic boundaries, the Church, became the rest of the children of God. The Greek word for church is ekklesia, which means a called-out assembly. Thus, the bride in Revelation is not an individual but the collective body of all saints. In chapter 2, the 7 churches represent the churches that are still struggling in the world today. The 5th seal in chapter 6 symbolizes the church of martyrs who died for the Lord, waiting for God to reveal his justice. The 144,000 in chapter 7 represent the universal church, purified by the Lamb and sealed with God's mark. The 2 witnesses in chapter 11 symbolize the church that faithfully testifies to the Lord in all circumstances. Chapter 12 depicts the expansion of the church community, the remaining children of God. Just as ancient Israel was persecuted by the devil, the church today continues to wage war against the red dragon. Chapter 13 describes the 7 bowls of the day of the Lord. These are judgments from which the raptured saints will be spared, but which unalert believers will have to endure. In chapter 14, all communities of saints gather as one, forming a unified church, a complete bride, united with Christ and entering eternity. Chapter 20 touches on an episode from AD 313, the church that experienced temporary growth during the millennium. Chapter 21 portrays the New Jerusalem, where the victorious church enjoys the Lord's presence and the blessings he has promised. Chapter 22 proclaims with an unchanging revelation that the Holy Church will reign with the Lord forever. In the past, the people of God were the Israelites. Today, they are the New Israel, the bride, which is the church. Are we part of the church today? If so, let us grasp the costs and challenges we face in the 3.5 years in the wilderness, while firmly trusting in and anticipating eternal peace and joy. May the Lord keep us, enabling us to prepare ourselves, remain faithful, and await the Lord's return.